Hi guys, so I've come to the end of the program, 28 days, and as I said from the start and certainly written throughout the website, it's nothing more than you actually stopping and thinking about what you consume each and every meal. We agreed that the premise was to consume real unprocessed foods, obviously with a notion that we reduce refined sugar. I think that's pretty obvious to why we want to do that, certainly well listed in the website. And then obviously equally introduce foods that produce and satisfy your hunger, I should say, for long periods of time. So that's going to involve some real fats, which I'm a huge fan of, based off the experience of all those that have done my course before me and of course myself. Protein, without a sort of overdoing the protein. I don't think we need to overdo sort of animal protein, but ultimately I think it should play a role. Lots of above the ground veggies. You cannot essentially have enough of those. And then certainly for those that are training, and this is what we need to work out, I guess for the next 28 days, is how much sort of root veg and starchy carbohydrates do you need in your diet. And of course, not forgetting fruits as well. Some of us that perhaps are quite lean, certainly no interest for weight loss, and certainly those that are exercising considerably. Certainly fruits are going to play, and certainly fruits of summer, and they're the ones that usually have a little more fructose sugar in them. We need to be consuming those. So guys, it's not over. At the end of the day, what we do now is we go, righto, I want you to consider each day, and I'm going to continue to send you emails over the next month, because it's not a point of just saying, we're done. It's to, again, consider your energy. And again, if your energy is not balanced and leveled right throughout your day, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, then you email me, give me a call, and we'll still have to work it out. We're not done yet. It's as simple as that. And so many clients use me well beyond the damn 28-day course, and you need to consider that. Sleep patterns are of interest. We need to consider those. Certainly alcohol, again, as I've said many times, is okay. I certainly enjoy drink, and there's no problem with that. Particularly if you're exercising rhythmically and continuously, keeping it quite aerobic in nature, then of course a bit of alcohol is fine. That's not the reason why I guess Australian and world ill health has occurred in the last sort of 30-40 years. It's processed foods. Don't worry about the alcohol so much, unless of course you're abusing it. So there's the course, guys. I guess I've hoped to change your behaviour, and that means you stop, prompt, think, maybe take time, prioritise extra time to prepare real foods. Lots of green leaf, lots of real foods. Don't be scared of fats. That's the premise and the principle behind the whole thing. Guys, if you're not satisfied, email me and we'll talk through it. For some of you, you're not done. It's just not complete. It's as simple as that. Perhaps still cravings for sugars post-dinner are there. And if that's the case, let me know. Many of you have, and that's great, and I've responded to so many of you via email. You need to continue to use me. It's not over. Thanks for doing the course, guys. Love to hear your feedback, and particularly as to where you're at emotionally over this 28 days. Thanks, guys. Speak to you again shortly.